Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of God of War. So last time...
I bet this'll lead out.
Thank you, Atreus. I am aware. So last time we went up to the top of the mountain and got the head of our new friend whose name I have completely forgotten. And now we need to go speak to the witch to get that head reanimated. So that's going to be fun.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods are welcome here.
Clearly. Good job we're not one of them.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
I'm sure he does. Let's get this put in and see what this thing says. Because we do enjoy the lore. No. What button do I press? That one.
Boy, over here.
This is good to know.
Yeah, but what does it say? I don't like it when you do that. I don't want to read the lore. You're assuming
How's
that
it
I
going,
want to.
Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
Oh. So he's been talking to the devil. I never knew. Hey, what are you doing here? Ow. Take that. Let's just finish that guy off. Hey! Will you stop that with your shields? Had enough of you holding shields up in front of me. Nope. Where did that hit even come? I got hit by something I didn't even see then. Where's... There we go. Aha. You missed. Sim dealt with. Sim dealt with. Stop throwing things from behind me. It's incredibly rude.
Another one of those sand bowls.
So I see.
Want me to read this one?
Yes.
What does it say?
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above. Huh?
No, I guess you don't know the answer to that one then. Oh. I didn't really want that, did I?
Those runes on the rock.
They don't spell anything. It's gibberish.
They must do something. I'm gonna have a little look around before I
What does it say?
Sir,
head inside.
death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
Well, that would be Odin then, surely.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. Saeternithines upon all who trespass.
So, don't trespass. Death to Odin. I mean,
I'm sure we'll find the answer around here somewhere.
I sure hope so. No. No throwing things at me. We don't like it. At least you're not throwing things at me. You listen to the first bit. Hey, one of Odin's ravens is around here. There we go. Clear that out for him.
Here, boy.
Oh! The rest of the runes were hidden over the hill. That's Vinder. Wind!
Back to the sand bowl.
Back to the sand ball indeed. Is this thing... But I don't know what the runes are. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this bit yet or not.
Draw it.
Sir. Vinder. Look what it did!
I mean, works for me. Cool. Now let's head inside.
Father, she is here! It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough. Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes. But no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Well, let's hope so. I'm looking forward to that conversation. Can we cheat and go through here? Let's not. We'll use the boat.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spit in your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Me too. You know, yeah.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
He had just come back from having his head chopped off, so we can cut him a little slack.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Yeah, there's always more to every story. I thought it safer to sit in the boat and listen to that story rather than jump out and...
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Yeah, I didn't want to have the story cut off by wandering off somewhere.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
How did he do that without lungs? Just saying.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Mimir and Mimir. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Makuna huntun kun. Ekono tunno funora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Ooh. More loot. That was a bit random, but I'll take it. Back to the boat then.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
I think we'll go find the special chisel first.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Okay. This way it is then.
I
Can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Björgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Björgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Yeah, that sounds about right. When gods get... Hello?
You were taken from this realm too early.
Were they now? Yes, when powerful people get power, all they want is more power.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
I'll think about it. We will see. I have the quest in my journal now, so we'll probably do it at some point.
The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Oh. No. What are elves doing here? I got rid of one of them.
Watch your back!
Ow. I dodged that. Hey. Oh. There we go.
Please, my fair Gulvig. This realm suffers without her spirit.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
He is a little harsh sometimes, his old Kratos. I don't remember.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Famu. A very giant giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son, but young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, the quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person who didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Yeah, I don't remember where this takes us and what we're doing for this bit.
Thor killed him. Oh no. We fell in the village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Well then. Let's see where this takes us. That
A wolver! Enemies! Will we fight them?
only if they fight me. Oh well. Apparently you were asking a rhetorical question there. Apparently you wanted to fight him regardless. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's another one where I'm supposed to be attacking it. There we go.
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
Well, I'm glad we don't need to get to the entire chisel. That might pose a bit of a problem. No. I don't use them enough. No, I do want that one, don't I?
That big crystal on the giant's ring looks promising.
I know, I just got you to shoot it.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, but it will. And not when I'm stood next to it.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Thank you. You gave me credit. I appreciate that. You try hitting the actual thing. Thank you. There we go. Mustn't forget the loo on the way through.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Wow. How do they deal with that then? When they die, like, naturally? Surely there must be a way. More chests. Okay, up we go.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Well, it looks like it's embedded in his skull.
Hostiles up ahead. Are we doing this?
Well, last time you asked me that question, then you just went and did it on your own. See? That was a good combo. I liked that. Oh, he dodged it. Get out of it. Get this open too. Is there something for him to read over there? Probably should have left that there in case we get in another fight and I needed to heal, but it's too late for that now.
Hey, wait for me.
I need you to read this.
To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
That didn't go well for them in the end. Okay, so we need that the other way. Good move. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's one of them. I don't see where the others are.
Hey, pardon, I like crystal base, but where's the crystal?
It's a very good question. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's the crystal too. Okay, hang on.
The crystal! There it is!
It's funny, I'd spotted it too.
That did it!
What does this do? Tried to adjust the shot slightly and messed it up. How quick did that disappear? Wow, okay. Is that another one? No. There we go. Cool, that's the second one. Now we're just looking for the third one. So I wonder if it has anything to do with this crystal. Alright, Atreus, calm down. Oh, no, I'm not doing that now. I don't fancy doing a challenge rift. Ah, here we go. This is what we're after. Not that one. That one. Yeah, there we go. Get this open.
Maybe we can go this way.
Is there anything else in here before I just wander off? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, and with that, that's where we're going to leave this episode. Next time, we will carry on exploring this village here and try and get the tip of the chisel. So, we made some good progress this week. We managed to revive Mimir. We found out who the Witch of the Woods was. Turns out it's the Vanir god Freya. So, we'll carry on next time and see what other secrets we can uncover. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button below, or let me know what you thought in the comments, and join us next time for the next one.